You've been told that casual sex is freedom, that it's empowering, that it's no big deal. But here's the truth nobody wants to admit. Casual sex is damaging. Not just emotionally, but spiritually, psychologically, and even biologically. And the research backs it up. We live in a culture that glorifies hookup culture. Apps, one-night stands, no strings attached intimacy. But let's get honest. What they call freedom often ends in emptiness. What they call empowerment often masks emotional pain. Why? Because sex, by design, isn't casual. Every time you sleep with someone, your brain releases oxytocin and vasopressin, neurochemicals designed to bond you to your partner. These aren't just feel-good hormones. They're pair-bonding tools. Your biology doesn't care if it's a one-night stand. It treats it like love, like attachment, like this is your mate. So what happens when you keep sleeping with people you're not emotionally connected to? You train your brain to attach and detach, attach and detach, until it can't do either well anymore. After casual sex, a lot of people feel worse. Not because they're prudes, but because something sacred was shared and then discarded. You expose your body. You give your energy. You receive someone else's emotional residue. And then you pretend it meant nothing. That dissonance creates a subtle trauma. One that doesn't always show up as depression, but as numbness, disconnection. A deeper fear of intimacy masked as not wanting a relationship. Here's the real kicker. Casual sex is chemically similar to drug use. Dopamine spikes, temporary highs, withdrawal when it's gone. The cycle? Almost identical to cocaine or gambling addiction. The more you do it, the more you need it just to feel alive. And over time, it stops working. You become desensitized, not just sexually, but emotionally. Because like any drug, meaningless sex numbs you to real feeling. And the deeper problem, it doesn't just numb pain, it numbs love. Even beyond biology and psychology, there's a spiritual price. Sex is the merging of energy, not just bodies. When you share it casually, you're not just risking STDs. You're entangling your spirit with people who may carry deep trauma, dysfunction, or darkness. And all of that can bleed into you, without you even realizing it. Real intimacy requires trust, presence, respect. When it's treated like a transaction, you lose something every time. Not visibly, but soulfully. So no, this isn't moral judgment. This isn't about shame. It's about understanding that sex is never just physical. The body knows, the heart knows, and eventually the soul knows too. You can choose pleasure, or you can choose depth, but casual sex rarely gives you both. Because the truth is, sex without meaning isn't liberation, it's sedation. And the sooner we stop lying to ourselves, the sooner we can find something real.